Time to talk to the first of our fantastic trio of guests tonight. He's a man who has entertained us with his show tunes for decades. From Love Changes Everything to You Can't Stop the Beat. Will you please welcome the king of musical theatre, Mr. Michael Ball. What an intro. You're natural, Rosie. Deserved.
And what a time to have you with us, because this is a big year, 40 years in the business.
It's terrifying.
So your first professional role, Pirates of Penzance?
Well, I did a summer season to get my equity card, and then did an open audition, got Pirates of Penzance with Paul Nicholas and Bonnie Langford.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And then you were off and flying.
Yeah, straight into Les Mis after that.
So many roles for you over the years. Do you have one that means the most to you?
Well, there are two that were the most diametrically opposite each other. There's Edna from Hairspray, which, you know, I will do tomorrow if they ask.
Oh, there you are in all your glory.
God, she's gorgeous. You would. She's gorgeous. She is. No, she is, though. I mean, you're only human, right? But then to go from that into Sweeney Todd, which was the most challenging thing I think I've ever done. So those two, Sweeney is if you like, the King Lear of musical theatre roles. So to get the chance of doing that and work so closely with Stephen Sondheim was amazing.
Now, you're heading out on the road.
Yeah.
Again, can't wait, all across the UK. You've been asking your fans to get involved with the set list.
Yes. Well, you know, I haven't done this since before the lockdown.
Yeah.
I haven't been on my own. I've been out with Alfie, but this is the first. I want to see if I can still do it. And during lockdown, I released a lot of music, an album, and I've never done any of those live. So I wanted to see if there were any of those songs that people wanted. And what else, you know, from all the music that I've done. So I've been listening to them and then ignoring them and doing exactly... But there are certain songs you have to do.
You have to,
I mean,
right.
you know this.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be lynched if I didn't do Love Changes and You Can't Stop the Beat and the Les Mis stuff and so on. So that'll all be there. But
yeah,
brilliant.
And I'm going out on the road with Amy Wadge, who's one of the.
Amy.
You know Amy.
What a songwriter.
Amazing.
Yeah.
She had the big hit last year, the Eurovision hit with Spaceman, and she wrote Thinking Out Loud with Ed. And we've written a lot together. So she's supporting, and then she'll come on and sing a few songs with me as well.
And as you mentioned, Michael, you've been out with Alfie Boe quite a lot.
Yeah.
So, you know, how is it? Is it strange not having your wingman on stage with you? Are you lapping up the spotlight?
Do you know what? I love being on stage with him. I mean, it's great. There's something, you know this from singing with the boys.
Yeah.
You know, if you're sharing the
camaraderie.
spotlight, yeah. But the good thing is I don't have to share the money. So, you know, swings and roundabouts.
Yeah.
But of course, we're going to be back together later on in the year.
In the autumn, you're
in
touring.
the autumn, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
we're doing Les Mis, the arena tour of Les Mis.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, you started Les Mis in 1985.
Yes.
You've seen many different adaptations. The show has changed a lot in that time. You know, what's changed mostly?
Well, it has and it hasn't. The essence of the show is the same, which is why it's so good and why people keep coming back. It's shorter. It's played quicker. The set has changed. There have been modifications, but it is still the show that people remember from 1985. And that is its strength, because every generation keeps coming back and finding new things and new characters to relate to it.
Well, and it's been like that for you, because you've played many different characters over the years. So Marius, 1985, you've been Jean Valjean in a concert for the late Queen Elizabeth, and Inspector Javert quite recently as well. So who's been the most enjoyable?
Without question, Javert. Marius, you just needs a good shake. I mean, he's smack his legs. Javert, he gets the most incredible song with stars. He has this extraordinary journey, and he's hated and misunderstood, and dies 25 minutes before the end, so you can have a nice drink
Get a
before the
break.
curtain call. You know, it's kind of win-win as far as I'm concerned.
We've got so many lovely questions from fans.
Great.
I like this one from Nick, who says, who would you like to duet with?
I wouldn't mind duetting with Lang Lang. Perfectly. If you can have a word.
Know.
If you can have a word.
Just wait and see. You never know. Veronica has asked, is there a musical that you would still like to be in, stage or film?
I want to do a new thing. I want to find something that's brand new. The bucket list, I've sort of ticked off the ones that I've always wanted to do, that are age appropriate. You know what I'm saying?
Elaine says, just finished Michael's excellent novel. Well done.
Oh,
When's the next one?
The next one, thank you for asking. It actually is coming out in September. I did the different aspects of the memoir, which is in paperback in a few weeks coming out. But Empire, I'm trying to persuade them that I can call it The Empire Strikes Back. But apparently...
I think that's taken. Something tells me.
Damn shame.
I think the IP on that might be tricky.
Definitely. All right,
issues.
Michael's tour On With The Show kicks off from March the 11th.
And it's on with our show because there's live music to come tonight as world-renowned pianist Lang Lang is here with a musical tour of his life.
Oh, wow. But before that, whenever you see the words out of order, your heart usually sinks, but not on this occasion because it's the name of a brand new game show hosted by comedian Rosie Jones. Now, before we chat to her, let's take a look.
Welcome to Out of Order,
where our celebrity guests jump to conclusions.
He's wearing a bright orange party shirt.
I know, even I can see him.
We ask Rosie's regulars a question.
What are we looking at? Who looks the loneliest?
Our celebrity teams have to guess the order.
Phil is actually sweating.
I'm a little worried about this. Is this mucus or blood?
The correct order is...
Judge for yourself. Join Rosie Jones and her celebrity friends as they find who's...
Out of Order!
Brilliant.
Please welcome Rosie Jones. Rosie, you can tell from the clip there, you had an absolute ball making this programme, we can tell. So you're hosting, you've got Catherine Ryan and Judy Love as the team captains, and then you've got the members of the public. These are Rosie's regulars. How are they involved?
Incredible. So it's the most chaotic comedy show, and it does what it says in the name. We order the regulars. So who's been fired the most, who's been married the most, and of course, because it's me, it gets very rude,
No.
very saucy, so a lot of things I can't say at 7 a.m. PM. Who am I?
Now, the teams have to make quick judgments about your regulars, right? But if you like to see it more as celebrating people with differences, don't you?
That's it. So I think we all judge people, but it's all in jest in the show, and it's all about not judging a book by its cover. And I think when you got me, a disabled gay woman hosting the show, it's all about just embracing difference. And right from me, the guests, the regulars, the production team, it was the most incredibly inclusive and welcoming environment. And I think when you do that, when you celebrate the brilliance in life, that's where you find the comedy and the fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And I tell you, you know, like you say, it's got this kind of different perspective. And I wonder if part of that is that you've got you, Catherine and Judy, all women running the show. I feel like that's a rarity. Did that feel refreshing?
Yeah, it's so refreshing, and I don't think there's a comedy show out there where the three main people were all women, but also away from that, just bloody funny people. And I think Catherine and Judy just nailed the tone of it, and it was just about finding the joy in everyone.
Now, yeah, you've spent the last year touring across the UK, hugely successful. Now, your mum and dad are actually here tonight. Hi, guys. What do they think of your stand-up show?
Oh, they hate me. No, like them being here today just shows how supportive they are. And there's absolutely no need to get sentimental, but just me having a bloody disability, I am who I am because of them two, because growing up they never made me feel like I was different or lesser. So yeah, I am that positive, independent person, because those people gave me everything I needed to achieve.
Well done, your mum and dad. But then, Rosie, to be fair, you've paid them up with a stand-up show that at times is pure filth. So, But luckily, we've also seen you in the very parent-friendly Call the Midwife recently, and Casualty, a while back. You always wanted to act.
Yeah, always, and I love it. I love my job because one day presenting a filthy comedy show, the next I'm giving birth to a baby in 1969. I'm writing books, and I do it because of disability representation. So growing up, there was no one like me, so the fact I can play these brilliant meaty roles where I can show disabled people like being normal, three-dimensional, flawed human beings is amazing, and yeah, I hope I get to act loads more in the future, but no music.
Oh, come on!
No.
I was already planning one in my head.
No.
Rosie, you're an inspiration. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Out of Order begins on Monday, the 26th of February at 9 p.m, Comedy Central. And you can also see Rosie touring with her stand-up show, Triple Threat. It's not easy for an Irishman to say that. Now, it is time to welcome our last guest of the evening. He is a classical music legend who has wowed audiences around the world. Will you please welcome the fantastic Lang Lang?
Thank you.
It's great to have you back with us. Thank you so much for joining us again. Now, since we've seen you, you've become a father.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Has music somehow woven its way into fatherhood for you?
Yeah, it's actually helping me a lot to communicate with my son. For example, it's a small world.
Oh, so beautiful. So he's listening to that, and obviously, he will be able to learn to play from you as soon as he's old enough. But how important do you...
No pressure.
No. But I know that you believe quite strongly that all children should experience music, even if they're not being taught it. It should be part of their lives.
Yes, I think music will change everyone's life in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what your foundation's all about.
Yes, my foundation is trying to help the young generation to have a wonderful and enjoyment way of learning music. And currently we have 200 schools in the world, which we're working closely. And one thing they must, enjoy from their heart. If they get forced learning music, then it's not so effective.
You've got to have the pleasure in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you're filming a new series of the reality show, The Piano, where undiscovered pianists show off their talent on public pianos. If you were an unknown pianist taking part in the show, give us a burst of what you'd play.
Yeah, I will do this.
Whoa. I mean, quite a different vibe. Your new album, Lang Lang Sanson, it's out in March. Can you give us a little taster of what fans will hear on it?
Yeah, I mean, this one has one of the most beautiful tune, which is this one, The Swan.
Oh, it's just exquisite.
Incredible, wow.
So on the album, your wife Gina accompanies you. Do you have a piece of music that you enjoy playing together the most?
Yeah, we like to play this Hungarian dance.
Incredible. Now, earlier on, we asked you to choose a piece that makes you smile. Oh, what have you thought?
Oh, I mean, I think it would be amazing to have Michael.
Oh.
Rainbow Connection.
Rainbow Connection. Rainbow Connection. Do you know that?
Yes, I do.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you. So,
This is incredible.
this is a dream. Hi, Rosie. Okay. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Bravo! Bravo!
Thank you. So beautiful.
A new duo was born. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lang Lang, can I ask you, is there a piece of music that you wish you'd written?
I would say the Bach Goldberg variation.
Oh, this is an important piece to you.
Wow.
I feel like a better person for hearing
We've had a lot of messages coming in. Sharon says, I love how Lang Lang can play such a beautiful tune on the piano without even looking at the keys. It is incredible.
It's inside you. Stacey says, I'm so happy to see both my favourite singers, Michael and Ronan. Would you do a duet together?
Oh, I would love to work with them. Yes.
We've done one.
This is the Rainbow Connection.
Years back.
We did.
We did Words.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, no, we've never asked
Join
me
you on
back.
tour somewhere.
You got it.
Let me see. Leslie says, I really like Rosie, such an inspirational lady, great comedian, plus a truly talented actress. Have fun at Red Nose Day, Rosie. Yeah.
March the 15th, that's coming up.
Yes. You're very keen to break down barriers between classical music and pop music. You've worked with everyone from Metallica to Pharrell Williams. Has there been one that's been most fun?
I mean, with Metallica, it was really very exciting. But recently also, I enjoyed very much playing Clocks with Coldplay in the Central Park. And that was beautiful for charity cause. And actually, I met Chris 20 minutes before the show. And he said, shall we do something? I was like, yes!
Amazing. Brilliant.
Absolutely wonderful. Lang Lang's new album, Sans Sun, is out on the 1st of March. That's all for tonight. Thank you to our guests for joining us. It's been wonderful. Before we leave you, we do want to say that, like so many others, our thoughts are with the family and friends of the former Strictly Professional Robin Windsor, who we heard today has very sadly died.
Yes, sending a lot of love their way. Now, tomorrow, Sheridan Smith and Monty Don will be here, along with Nikki Fox and Watchdog. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.